Hello, hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I welcome you all to this program. This program, we call it Poto Poto, GCSDN, Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria. They bring a come our way every Friday, 4:55 p.m. Nigerian time. This program now to enlighten us about the security, socio-economic, political, and security issues with our country, Nigeria. And na me una country Fidelis, country brother Fidelis Ilubekeme, where they anchor this program every Friday. Today's topic is very, very clear. The government is stealing from the people. Why the people are stealing from themselves? How did we get here as a people? The reason for this topic is very clear. We see the happenings for Nigeria. We see how the government they manipulate things, how the people they manipulate things, how they want meetings be, how things not they work. Then on top of all that, even the people they steal from themselves. The people they make life hard for themselves. The people they make life hard for themselves as well. So I sometimes when I look at it, I get tired. I wonder, say why, how we get here. Nigerian government, okay, this video I will play will explain why I say the government is steal from the people. How government will bring out money, pay for projects, 98% done, completed, just 2% left. They're not going to do the project again. Is that not stealing from the people? Then they will go behind, go buy the bad debts again. Even more than the money to just complete the project. When I see this thing, I kind of wonder how we get here as a people. How corruption to enter us like this. What thing we do? Who do us? Who do us? Why we not dey think about each other? Why we just dey to honor to steal? They our head. Why? All those questions now they ask myself. They wonder why? Who do us this thing? How we take get here as a people? No solution again. We don't get no solution. So all these things I prompt this program. What thing we go do, my people, to get out of this mess? When I see the happenings now for River State, when I see how they flex muscles, how they test power, forgetting say this power, where they test so, now the people they suffer. They say to elephant fight, now the grass they suffer. Now the people of River State they suffer. The thing where the president do so good. So all these things now it make me they feel say we as a people we don't let ourselves down. We continue to let ourselves down. We not dey do anything to help ourselves. We just dey redundant. They so dull. We don't even if we stand up or speak out for ourselves, for our right. See Senator Natasha case. You see, I'm not talking about the case in particular. I dey talk about the process, the way that they come up with suspension, the way that the allegations they don't even look into it. No. These people now we vote them in. We feel record them back. We feel shut Nigeria down until the government listen to us. So many things don't go down the drain. So many things because we just keep quiet. All of us, they believe in God will do my own for me. God will do my own for me. Not be so country they walk. Oh. Not be so country they walk. I don't understand. We get three kind of blessings. We get God blessings, country blessings, and parental blessings. These three blessings, the first one you're supposed to enjoy are your parental blessings. The second one are your country blessings. While the third one are God's blessings. Now you always come last. And that's not the only thing we enjoy for Nigeria. Now make us say we need to take the bull by the horn so that we will rewrite our future. We will lay foundation for the country. We will rewrite the constitution so that our children will benefit. Our children will enjoy the country. Our children not go go through what we go through as a people. Our children not go suffer. But we need to stand up as a people to fight the common enemy, which is bad leaders, corruption. We need to stand up as a people. I always say it, we have two tribes, two ethnic groups, and two religions in Nigeria. The rich and the poor. The rich and the poor. The rich and the poor. Because some of us, they're so stupid that if our person, they politics, we don't even know that would exist. They not send us. They go through some kind corruption charges. We will jump, come outside. They give us peanuts, we go jump, come outside. We could not leave them. Now our person, but they don't want to get this power, blah, 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 blah. We will begin to talk rubbish. Talk nonsense for everywhere. It's not done like that. We can't move on like that. We can never achieve anything like that with such attitude. We need to call everybody out, irrespective of tribe or religion. We need to call everybody out. We don't need to do now my person, now we have the same religion. No. If we want a better Nigeria. When I remember Jakarta Steel Company, when I remember that company. Now also that company was 98% complete before they stop them. So many things go under, so many corruption, just 2% left. When the Nigerian government begin to mago. They pull out, they do this, they do that. Forgetting since Nigeria don't put huge money for that thing. Anyway, that's not the reason why I tell you and say the government they steal from us. Then the second reason we say see people with attendant for a person we get petrol station and it's attendant, they scam, they steal from the people. If you go buy fuel, let's say 50,000 naira, they're not going to sell 10,000 naira for you. They know who they work and they read. So that the two reasons why I put this topic like this. The government is stealing from the people, while the people are stealing from themselves. How did we get here? So make I start with a video of Jakarta Steel. We could not listen very well. Listen. See as Senator Natasha Uduaghan explain what happened, because most of us not really know what happened. Why that thing be like that today? Why not the work? Why not complete it? But today, make we listen very well, get the true picture. Then we'll go analyze them. Listen, I'm gonna just relax. I'll be right back.
Telling them that, look, we are nearly completing the plant, but we cannot complete the 2% because we need the infrastructure set up. Because once the 2%, which is largely the blast furnace, once it's ignited, the blast furnace is to run for 18-25 years non-stop. That means Many people say, why, if the Russians really wanted Ajaokuta to work, why did they leave at 2%, at 98%? It's because if they had started, would have had a wholesome damage. And for these 3 years, which was more than enough to have the infrastructure running, the roads, dredging. At that time, they even proposed the dredging of River Niger, but not one letter was responded to, and they had to leave. It was a sad experience, they had to leave. It was more sad because, like I said, people like me, many Russians that came to Nigeria and got married to Nigerians, they were separated. My mother till today does not even have a Nigerian passport, even though my father wasn't working, but the rules were not so fair to many people. So when they left, I will read now. In October, when the Russians left, and we had such huge debt to pay, they did not take Nigeria to court. They kept on sending letters of reminder. How are you going to pay this? But most importantly, they reminded Nigeria, if you are interested in continuing the completion of your plans, let us know. We will come back. All we have to is renegotiate. But what happened was, in October 1995, I'm going to read from this part because there are some key words I don't want to miss. A series of debt buyback transactions took place, whereby the debt instruments were sold at inflated prices to Liberian companies, purportedly owned by the Abachas. The two companies are called Parna Shipping Corporation and Mecosta Securities. These are two companies that were registered in Liberia, and these are the two companies that bought the debts. Now, on one part, Parna Shipping Corporation and Mecosta Securities, on one part, they were negotiating the reduction of that near $1 billion debt. And Russia waved away over 400 million and said, you know what? We're a struggling country, a small country. Just pay $500 million. Forget about the rest. While on the other hand, the Abacha administration told Nigeria that the Russians insisted on the money, on the nearly 1 billion, and apart from that, there were debts incurred upon the debt buyback. So that amounted to 2.5 billion. So that means 2.5 billions were taken from our reserve, while only 500 billion was being paid. So that is the debt buyback. 2014. The Egyptian government embarked upon a huge project to dualize the Suez Canal. And that Suez Canal, the President Sisi sold the idea so patriotically to the people that $8 billion was raised in 10 days. Mr. Speaker, these are facts. $8 billion was raised in 10 days from a country that has a population of just 91 million. They don't have individuals as rich as Nigeria. But what matters is leadership and the ability to connect to the people so that an average person on the street, the person roasting corn, the organizer, everybody will believe in this national dream. And a crime against Ajaokuta is a crime against Nigeria. And there is no court, supposing this $525 million was actually an order of the greatest court on earth. Nigeria is a sovereign nation, and we decide to allow criminals or not to allow criminals into our land, whether they are nationals, Nigerians, or foreign. So, sir, it's actually Nigeria's duty to ensure that people who have committed crimes on this land are not holding our most precious assets. Also, we would say that Ajaokuta and Itakpe must not be privatized or concession, but be owned 100% by the federal government of Nigeria and operated alongside the original builders only in areas of technical expertise. And once there is an absolute transfer of technology, the Russians can go. We believe we have seen Nigerians around the world conducting amazing things in engineering, so there's no reason why they shouldn't. We would also like to appeal that this Honorable House asks to get the executive to assemble a team of economic experts to travel to Russia, which I'm speaking with regards to the bilateral agreement, which is still standing open. Because we believe that once a country or two countries come together and agree on a particular reasoning, then that is binding on the nations. It's upon meeting with President Putin that Nigeria can then begin to decide the way forward. And I also agree with the previous speakers that there has to be a redesign of the steel sector. Why a redesign? Because when I visited Russia 2 years ago and I spoke with the original builders, they told me that the plan upon which the Nigeria steel industry is built, it was designed in 1971 by the geological survey conducted by these same original builders. And they said by now, the advancement of technologies and innovation in the sector has caused the realization and usage of new materials which were ordinarily not known to them then. They also told me that we might be oblivious of the fact that Rolls-Royce today, the great Rolls-Royce, uses important alloys sourced from Kogi State, probably supplied by illegal miners. But that is why I say it is very important that we call them back to conduct another survey, because probably in the modernization and upgrade of the plant, there could be new sectors that are injected so that new minerals can be incorporated. Thank you. And I would say again that I know many will talk about why am I promoting Russia? Why am I not promoting China and India? With due respect to every country's steel capabilities, the greatest steel plant in China today and 5 of the biggest steel plants in India, citing Belisle, which for the 12th consecutive year has won the best steel plant in Asia, was built by this same company. So why? There's a very big question. What has Russia done, and why are we shying away from approaching the people who actually envisage this dream for completion? Nigeria must be ready for sanctions. That's one thing I'm going to say. It's not easy to go against the Western Bloc. We must be ready for sanctions because at the end of the day, we must dream of a big, great Nigeria. Because for all it's worth, trade is always better than aid. Trade is always better than aid. Nigeria should position itself to be a country that will give other African countries aid. We should be the country that Ghana, Kenya, Somalia, Uganda, they run to for loans, not all of us scrambling for loans from the Chinese.
Hello, my people. Now, welcome back. And I see what I did talk. I hope so. Now, listen to that thing very well. When I listen to this video, I really did. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. That's the kind of country we find ourselves anyway, where the wrong thing is the right thing, and the right thing is the wrong thing. Projects, they don't complete 98%, just 2% left. They tell you, okay, they need some infrastructure built so that this thing will run well. Federal government refused to build those infrastructures. This will not write that, they have to go. Now, they buy back bad debt, as they call them. Russia say, okay, almost $1 billion. Wanna give us 500, forget about the rest. Federal government rather set up 2 companies for Liberia, the Abacha families, buy the same bad debt for almost 3.5 billion. What a country. What a country. What a country. Another thing will bust me again. That same natural resources we did there. Now that same natural resources they build Rolls-Royce. Now tell me who the miner? Who are those mining the resources? Who are the illegal miners? Not be the government people. Because government not go say you not go get government for a country. Somebody will just come dey mine resources without the government knowing. This is now why they tell una say as a people, if we continue to dey sleep, we go sleep forever. Make I tell you one of the most annoying sleep wey we dey sleep. We allow these people divide us along religious line, along ethnic line. Meanwhile, when them dey stay, no religion, no ethnicity. Tinubu na Yoruba man, na Muslim. Shettima na Hausa man, big Kanuri man or whatever, na Muslim. Akpabio na Christian from the south. Then they get northern senators and southern senators. And so they say get ministers from the north, ministers from the south. They get SSG, they get chief of staff, they get Attorney General of the Federation, they get Accountant General, then they go get all these service chiefs. Go and check. All of them come from different ethnic groups. And they come from different religion. But these same people, when they steal our money, they don't talk about religion. They don't talk about ethnic group. But they come plant that hatred inside us. That we, when they suffer the whole consequences of their bad behavior, of their bad character, now we still they fight ourselves along this religious line. Now we still they fight ourselves concerning because of a tribe and ethnic group. Something they wrong with us. The more we fight for these trivial things, the more these people they get stronger, they steal us, they enjoy, they fight with our money, they oppress us the more, they impoverish us the more, because we know they think, we're not smart, we're not wise. Our IQ, when it comes to religion and tribe, they're very low. And these hyenas, these cheaters, they know that they prey on them. But we don't want to educate ourselves. We don't wake up. We keep to follow them like mumu. Make una just listen to that video which happened to Ajakuta State. When I go see and say, see, now planned work. They plan them very well to steal from Nigeria. You know how much that Ajakuta for don't give Nigeria today. Whether you like it or not, people they mind them. They mine that solid minerals there. People they mine that solid minerals. Take it or leave it. People are mining it. It benefits some people. That's why you see, and it turns out the Dangote, the whatever, they're not rich. They are not rich. The Bill Gates, they are not rich compared to the criminals of Nigeria. They are not rich. The Bill Gates, what do you call it? Elon Musk, they are not rich compared to the criminals of Nigeria. They are not rich. Nigeria is a very rich country, and a few people are benefiting from it. Some other countries not get 10% of the wealth when Nigeria gets when they live large. What is wrong with Nigeria? What is wrong with Nigerians? We not go wake up, our eye not go clear. All these partisan politics where they play, not they favor us. We need to be united, speak with one voice. We need to be united and speak with one voice. Then now, I talk about we stealing from ourselves. I go play this one. I'm making see these people now. They get petrol station. Now them, they go there. They adjust the nozzle. If you buy 50,000 naira worth of fuel, they will give you 10 or 15,000 naira worth of fuel. Is that okay? The government, they deal with us, we they deal with ourselves. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? Look, when I sit down, still see that video before we come and analyze them again. I cannot be like that they talk too much. Oh.
This is Mobile Petrol Station. Mobile Petrol Station, Jakande, right directly opposite. Directly opposite. This is the third time in 3 weeks I will buy fuel. My fuel at 3/4. I know it should not exceed 25,000. They will rub off the bill and put 39,000 on the bill for me.
Oh, God, that will not be matter of this thing. What I tell you now, this one is not all like that.
Mobile.
Then they talk to each other.
Stop touching me. What? Stop touching me. Don't please me. Do the right thing. Don't please me. Mobile. This is Mobile Petrol Station. Mobile Petrol Station, Jakande, right directly opposite. Directly opposite. This is the third time in 3 weeks I will buy fuel. My fuel at 3/4. I know it should not exceed 25,000. They will rub off the bill and put 39,000 on the bill for me.
Oh, God, that will not be matter of this thing. What I tell you now, this one is not all like that.
Mobile.
Then they talk to each other.
Stop touching me. What? Stop touching me. Don't please me. Do the right thing. Don't please me. Mobile, Jakande, 3 different stations, petrol pumps. That's what they do. What madness? The country will show its madness. Is this government? Can I have my card? Mobile. This is going right onto social media. What do you mean, Oga? Am I lying against you?
Oh, you are begging me.
Why are you begging me? Do the right thing. Why are you begging me? 3 times in 1 week. You are begging me. Why are you begging me? Sorry for what? Sorry for what? Why would you sell fuel of 26,000 and charge me 39,500? It did not rub off. Every time, 3 times in 1 week, it is rubbing off. What madness is that? The guy that came here that came to change. I was looking at it from a mirror. They thought I was distracted. I'm talking for myself. Okay, give me. Is this government? Is this government? 3 times. First time, the guy had to transfer the 15,000 back to me. I recorded it.
Is this
Current. Madness. Everybody on that's what they do. The guy came behind him to change it. I was looking at them from my mirror. This is government too, Abi. No, madam. Are you part of them? No. You work here. That is why. Is it good? 3 times in 1 week. Even if I'm stealing money. Is this government? Why will people? You will make sure they look at it when you want to start. Cost show 0. By the time they finish, I'm going to say nonsense.
People now welcome back. When I see what they talk about, Nasia, this one, you see those people, they be poor people. They still they do this one to fellow poor people, poor citizens. The owner of the petrol station, whether I get hand or not get hand, I don't know. But at the long run, that's what we talk. When you get effective government, every ministry, every institution will they work well. Nigeria get Consumer Protections Board, they work. They get Human Rights Ministry, they work. They get NAFDAC, they work. They get everything, they work. Because all these small things, ministries, they to check all these things. For this country, why they so? If you try you will go jail. They go close that petrol station. The owner and the people who work all of them will pay the price. Yes, you cannot try it. All of them will pay the price. So the owner not go play, you with the work they not go play. Because your own punishment, if they know something they do and now go worse pass. So why would they do this thing to ourselves? They beg for what? No, not that man they suffer till they buy the fuel, till they buy petrol. Now know till they suffer. Why for the power, all this energy when I take they steal on ourselves? Why not put them into facing the government to do the right thing? So we all will benefit the country we come from. It's not gonna be just a few people. Well, anyway, time don't reach make I end the program. I hope say with this one, most of us will think of how to wake up, speak truth to power, stand up for the right thing. Make sure say we hold the government accountable. So that at the end of the day, we will have a better Nigeria. Make una like, make una share this thing, make una comment so that make it reach the relevant authorities and make it reach people. Once again, this program with the call am Potopoto, na GCSDN Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, they bring her come our way to enlighten us about the socio-economic and political issues we have for our country, Nigeria. And I make on our country brother Fidelis Ilobe Keme. I made the anchor this program every Friday. Until I see you again next week, we're gonna have a blissful weekend. Bye bye. Ciao.